Welcome to Big Al Says. Real truth, real stories, no fluff. Let's get into it.
I have a question I want to ask each and every one of you out there. And this is a tough question to answer. Have you ever thought about killing yourself? Now, I know about 99% of the people out there in the world today, at some time or another in life, whether you were younger or a little bit older, you thought about not living. And today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about that subject, and that is called suicide. Welcome to Big Al Says. My name is Al Szolack, former professional basketball player. I've been a motivational speaker for over 30 years with my award-winning national program called Do Hugs, Not Drugs. Today I'm going to discuss the topic that people really don't want or like to talk about, and that is something called suicide. Now let's start out with the definition, the dictionary definition of the word suicide. And that is, suicide is the act of intentionally causing one's own death. I'm not going to give you or bore you with any statistics about suicide being the second leading cause of death in the United States amongst young people between the ages of 10 and 34, or even between the ages of 15 and 19, the second leading cause. Because I personally don't care about statistics when it comes to how many people who actually committed suicide. I care about each and every one of you out there in society today, young and old. I don't care about your race, but I care about you. I cannot do anything for the people who have already committed this unnecessary act of suicide. My goal is to try and prevent those who are thinking about ending their lives to get you to think again and know that you are worth saving and that somebody out there loves you and that somebody is me. Now that may sound silly to some of you, but I don't have to know you to care about you or to love you. I have been a national award-winning motivational speaker for over 30 years with my Do Hugs Not Drugs program. I was a substance abuse counselor in a high school for over 18 years, and I've helped many kids and adults change their minds about harming themselves. Now, when I speak, I tell people my definition of suicide, and that is, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Who is it that makes you feel like harming yourself? It's other people. How they treat you, what they do to you, or maybe what they say about you, sometimes makes us feel like we don't want to live. Do you know how to get even with these other people that make you feel that way? You live. You don't hurt yourselves. You let them know that you're going to be around as long as possible to really make their lives miserable. You don't hurt yourself. And just these few words have had a large impact on kids and adults that have heard me speak, believe it or not. Here are a few letters from people that have sent me who are thinking about harming themselves. This first letter says, okay, thank you. You are 1 in 1,000. I was seriously considering committing suicide. My plan was to skip school, wait until somebody pulled into the driveway, and then shoot myself. But now I can't. I've realized that there are more people out there that care about me than I thought. And he said he couldn't do that after he heard me speak and give my little suicide presentation. Here's another one. Dear sir, I once tried to kill myself because my father was very sick because of alcohol and he nearly died. And it says here, but I will never try to kill myself again because of you. Just by hearing those few words that I talked about made these people think about not harming themselves. I spoke at a 6th grade last year. First kid that came to me to my counseling session after I do my presentation, he says, Big Al, you changed my life today. I said, well, how did I do that? He says, well, I will never try to hurt myself again because of you. I said, well, tell me more. He said, well, last December, I tried to hurt myself. I said, well, who knows? He said, my mom, my dad. He says, I'm in therapy now once every 2 weeks, but I will never try to hurt myself again because of you. Now, I spoke again at another 6th grade. And the first girl that came into me during my counseling session says, crying her eyes out, she said, Big Al, I can't talk to my mother. I tell her I need to go to counseling. And she says to me, you don't have any problems. Don't worry about it. But you see, Big Al, I feel like killing myself at times. Well, we got this young lady help and she's on her way to recovery. But also parents out there, you have to realize to listen to your kids when they're asking you for help. There's no shame in your kid in asking for help. There's no shame in having a problem in life today. Take your kid for help. Talk to your kids. Find out how they feel. In my community where I live, over the past 3 years, we've had 4 or 5 suicides. An 18-year-old boy jumped off a bridge. A 21-year-old boy jumped off another bridge. 4 houses down from me, they found an 18-year-old kid hanging in his basement. This past October in the high school, if we had a freshman girl, 14 years old, commit suicide because she was being bullied. You see, if you're watching this video right now and you're having thoughts of harming yourself, I want you to know there are people out there that are willing to help you. Tell someone, tell a friend how you feel, or call a suicide or help hotline in your area. There's no shame in asking for help. Or if you know someone, for example, your friend, you know someone who is depressed, encourage them to talk with someone or tell an adult to get them the help that they might need. Be a real friend, because there is no shame in asking for help. Believe me. See, after my mother died, I turned to drugs to ease the pain after my professional basketball career. I guess that was the way I was trying to harm myself, or taking me out of the pain, and it did not work. It gave me heart disease, and I just had triple bypass surgery last October. People have said to me, if I kill myself, it will take away all the pain, and I will show them. Well, when you commit suicide, the pain does not end there. You are just transferring that pain to your parents, your mothers and fathers, your brothers or sisters, your closest friends, or to all the people who love you and care about you. And they're going to have to carry that pain for the rest of their lives, and that's not fair. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a message in the comments section. Remember, my program's called Do Hugs Not Drugs, because I never heard of anyone dying from a hug, and that was what saved me at the end of my 7-year addiction. For more information and videos, go to my YouTube channel, Big Al Says. May God wrap his loving arms around you and your family. My priorities in life are 1, God, 2, my beautiful wife, 3, my family. My favorite Bible verse is Mark 10:27. All things are possible with God. Not one thing, not 2 things, not 3 things, but all things are possible with God. And just like Charlie Kirk said, I want to be remembered for my courage, for my faith. God bless you. Talk to you soon, and stay tuned for more interesting things on my YouTube channel, Big Al Says. I've been to many funerals of young people, 10, 11, 12, 13 years of age. The parents and families are crying their hearts out up in front of that casket, and nothing changes. They're hurting so much more than words can explain, and they will never, ever be the same. So again, check me out on Big Al Says on YouTube, and we have some more interesting things coming up, such as the truth about marijuana, the truth about alcohol, the truth about many different things. Thank you, and God bless you all.